From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young.
Center fielder Jacob Young.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Up and in, and it's 1-1. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a foul ball. That just misses. 2-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He goes down looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely frozen.
And the batter now, Nasim Nunez. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And 1-2. 2 outs, bases empty. Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in L.A., and our pitcher in this game, DJ Herz. What do you have on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Bottom of the first, here's Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes the ball. Betts matched a homer in his last game. Check swing, went around. Now 2 balls and a strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Turns and fires to Betts. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Alex Bregman.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Shohei Ohtani, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish. Will Smith to the plate. 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch, not close. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Two outs. That's outside. And the count's even at 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Bregman, the lead runner at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. And a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through.
Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw to second is offline.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
This one in the air, right field. Call. Should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 2nd, and here is Andy Pajes. Herz back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Freeman hits it in the air. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Tommy Edman at the plate with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. That one fouled off. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And now the count is even. No score here in the 2nd. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here is Alex Call. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And the first offering is not close. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fastball for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one's a little bit low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped up. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started, and now Luis Garcia. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The 2-1. In the air, right side. Call. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. So the Nats lineup turns over. And now here is Jacob Young. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him swinging. And the Nationals gone in order. And we are still scoreless. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. One away. Here's Alex Bregman. 1-for-1 with a single so far. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Now one missed. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Man at first, one away. On the ground right side, 4-6-3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, one hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Nasim Nunez. And that one in the air center field. Pajes. And it's caught for the out. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Caught him looking for the K.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Throw on to Freeman, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing for Washington, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Bottom 4, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Clips the corner. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out. Snell back to work. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Well, these Nats, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next offering is downstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Go ahead run on base, and now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole, even though it's right there and looks pretty good.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. First pitch misses.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
On the ground to third. Slings to first in time. 2 outs. Base is empty. Up now for Washington, Brady House. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one not close. And a count 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here is Freddie Freeman. Fouled off left side.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Ripped on the ground to second, and they get Edman for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Call. Swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And ball 1. stays alive. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer this series. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's inside. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jacob Young. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. A switch hitter batting right. In there at the knees.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Wood in the box again, takes a strike. Just missed. Pitch is in there. 1-2. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And it's gone. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 3-1.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Base is empty with 2 away. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Throws to first, and that is that. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Well, we go bottom 6. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer, the lefty, warming up as well. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And he grounds one back up the middle. Throws to first in time. And they get Ohtani for the out. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Clayton Beeter.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swings through that one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, right field. Cruz pulls it down and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. There's a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And there's a base hit to left. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one lifted to left. Hernandez ranging after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. And a foul ball. Ruiz stands at first with 1 out. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. That one out to right. Call on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Garcia at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one off the mark. And that's ball 2. And he takes a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right.
Betts whips it to first. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Armstrong.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swinging a foul out of play. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Pages, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That one ripped and foul ball. The Dodgers down by a pair near the bottom of the 7th. Goes down looking.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect, and not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. And that's outside. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. And it remains 2-2. Two outs. That one outside. And the count's full. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Sean Armstrong out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout. And Jose A. Ferrer into the game. This is his first appearance of the season. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. 0 for 2 in this one.
Victor Scott.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Two outs and one in scoring position. Lifted in the air, right field. Cruz settles underneath it. He's got it. That is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Max Muncy getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Number 13.
Brady House getting ready to hit. Snell back to work. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. Jacob Young. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Now on the bump, Bailey Ober.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Call makes the grab, and there's two gone. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fouls it back with two strikes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. And the score stays 3-1. Back here in L.A. And now the right fielder, Alex Call. On the ground, Garcia. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. And now it's Mookie Betts.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Hauls it in, and there's two away. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a foul ball. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Hit on the ground to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
A nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go.
So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Mike Soroka.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. Shohei on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and great jump. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Next offering is fouled back. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. The tying run at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And he gets Bregman. Out number 3. One left for L.A., and they still trail it here. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Washington, James Wood. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Up the middle, Edman. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Here's C.J. Abrams now. To the right side, Edman. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Matt Mervis digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. Ruiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Squirts away a little bit. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Betts sends it to first, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Dodgers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Late with the swing there. Swing a high fly ball deep left field. This one is crushed. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. His first homer of the year. It's 3-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Oh, good. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs, runner at first. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That clips the zone. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. 1-run game, bottom 9. Throw, safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Muncy digs in. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Muncy hits one in the air. Young on the move to the gap. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Tommy Edman.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
This could end it. Outside. Going to count 1 and 2. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.